AOC says so many people in this country hate women. Oh, geez. Even the guy at the party who pulls out a guitar is like, way to ruin the fun. You don't really love America if you hate half the people in it. And also if you hate a lot of the things that everybody always loved about it. There's an oft-repeated moment in political debates where the moderator says to the two candidates, say something nice about your...
Since AOC was announced as the Democrats' big hope for 2028, Bill Maher has been louder than ever. He says it feels like deja vu, just like 2024, when the party bet everything on Kamala Harris, ignored all the warning signs, and paid the price. Now he's calling out the same mistakes, urging Democrats not to repeat history. If you like blunt, unfiltered debate, this one's worth hearing.
What do you think of the fact that the people who are getting the big crowds right now are AOC and Bernie Sanders? They're going around the country. Thank you, there's that same guy. I call him the always wrong guy. Okay, but I feel like, big crowds, again, the shiny object that the Democrats chase. It's not about the big crowds that come out to you when you're talking in a festival or wherever they are. I think it's because I think Bernie showed up at Coachella. That must have been fun for the fans. It's who shows up on Election Day. And I just don't see that's the ticket. I mean, Cory Booker, I know you've worked with him. I like Cory a lot from my home state of New Jersey. Made a speech for 25 hours. Again, just whacking each other off. This is just not what's going to get the job done.
Just days after AOC's name hit the headlines, things started falling apart. Instead of building momentum, she's been stumbling through awkward interviews and shaky talking points. From confused economic takes to messy policy rants, her credibility keeps slipping. If this is the Democrats' best choice for 2028, they might want to rethink. Because the more she speaks, the more doubt she creates.
Employment is low because everyone has two jobs. Unemployment is low because people are working 60, 70, 80 hours a week and can barely feed their kids.
Everybody's an idiot except for me.
Capitalism has not always existed in the world, and it will not always exist in the world. When this country
It is the system that, unlike all the others, has lifted more people out of poverty over the course of human history than any other system.
Well, so I think that those things that you talk about, that you discuss, are part of the course of human evolution.
This is why Maher keeps going after AOC. Behind the fiery speeches and constant outrage, there's not much substance. She mistakes attention for leadership and confusion for passion. What's missing is depth, long-term vision, and real solutions. Maher says Democrats are turning politics into performance, and betting on her could end in disaster.
This is a serious problem for Democrats. Less than 1 in 4 Democrats under 30 say they're proud to be an American. 54% say they're embarrassed by it. Embarrassed? Like America's your mom picking you up at school? You're embarrassed to be an American? Well, guess what? The feeling's mutual. Because you have no perspective. Is America perfect? No, of course not. No country is.
Democrats are losing ground fast. Voters are tired of the obsession with woke politics. Biden left behind confusion. Harris made it worse with her unclear message. Now AOC is walking the same path, stuck in ideology that alienates middle America. Newsom and Walz have their own baggage, too. Even loyal Democrats are shifting toward moderates or giving up entirely. The issue isn't just weak leadership. It's ignoring basic realities like the economy, safety, and common sense.
You don't really love America if you hate half the people in it. And also if you hate a lot of the things that everybody always loved about it. There's an oft-repeated moment in political debates where the moderator says to the two candidates, say something nice about your opponent.
Before we get to Maher's main point, here's what he's highlighting. AOC and progressive wings show open disdain for traditional American values. Maher calls out their obsession with outrage, identity politics, and their habit of labeling patriotism as shameful. To them, if Trump supported an idea, it's automatically evil, whether it's tax relief, border security, or energy independence. Maher says that's not principle, it's self-sabotage. By rejecting anything connected to Trump, they're rejecting reality and losing ordinary Americans in the process.
For all the talk about fighting for the soul of America, nobody seems to like it very much. Too many liberals give the impression that to them, America is just a big, ugh. The red, white, and ew. A country that started out bad and will always be bad, founded on an unrelenting history of sucking and unable to change. But we have changed a lot. Democrat Cori Bush tweeted, "This land is stolen land and black people still aren't free." And this was on the 4th of July. Really? Not that I give a shit about the 4th of July. I've never been a rah-rah guy. But I am a perspective guy. And that's what too much of the left has lost, perspective.
Spend a minute on Twitter and you'll see it. Waves of young liberals attacking the very country that give them the freedom to speak. America is painted as a villain instead of being appreciated for the rights and opportunities it provides. I've seen other countries. Few even come close. So when activists bash the U.S. as if it's heroic, it's not bravery. It's ignorance and entitlement.
72% of black people under 30 are optimistic about their future in America. Way more than white people the same age. And as far as the land goes, yes, I guess we could change the name of Captain America to Captain Stolen Land. But honestly, to all the people who start every public event now with one of those land acknowledgements where they say, "I'm standing on land that was stolen from the proud indigenous people of the Chumash tribe," I say either give it back or shut up.
AOC's image as a working-class fighter looks more like branding than truth. She grew up in a comfortable suburb, not the Bronx story she often sells. And that bartending background she flaunts? Millions have done the same. What she's promoting isn't authenticity, it's PR. People are starting to see through it.
AOC says so many people in this country hate women. Oh, geez. Even the guy at the party who pulls out a guitar is like, way to ruin the fun.
Look at women's freedoms in America compared to much of the world. It's not even close. Here, women can build careers, run companies, and speak freely. In many countries, they still can't. Yet AOC and her allies claim America is hostile to women because it doesn't cater to every extreme gender demand. Disagreeing with radical ideas isn't misogyny. It's perspective. Ironically, they attack the very nation that gives women more opportunity than almost anywhere else.
Congressman Jamal Bowman says capitalism is slavery by another name. No, it's not. It's the thing that has given more people more prosperity and hope than any other system, flawed though it surely is. But again, something like the free market is kind of synonymous with America. And if you don't like it, I don't know how you can say you love this country. You know who loves this country? You know who's not constantly complaining about what happened 200 years ago and who's not obsessed with seeing America through colored glasses and shaking off the stench of what irredeemable privileged we are? Immigrants.
Then there's the attack on capitalism. Critics love to bash the system that built the world's most successful economy. Socialism sounds good in theory, but history proves otherwise. Just look at Venezuela, Cuba, or the Soviet Union. People risk everything to escape those systems, not to join them. Capitalism isn't perfect, but it drives progress and rewards effort. America doesn't need utopian experiments. It needs what works.